Moyes have struggled on manfully, obviously, because you haven't had that many options recently up front because of the injuries you've had. So it'd be nice to get him back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're definitely just beginning to feel the pinch at this moment in time. We have been for a while, but I think we're just beginning to get a little bit short on numbers just now, I've got to say.
Obviously, you brought Joe in to try and bolster the front line. You probably couldn't have asked for better from him for a debut last week.
No, it was a fantastic debut from the lad. I said before that I didn't expect to have to use him quite as soon, but a couple of injuries meant that he had to be put in, and I was worried because obviously he's not played much recently. I'm sure he's lacking a little bit of confidence, and again was it maybe that the Premier League was too much for him, but it proved last week that it wasn't. He came in and he scored a couple of goals. Certainly one was a penalty, but he had an influence in the game, and we were pleased with his opening start.
In the short time that he's been here so far, you mentioned the confidence factor. Have you seen that grow just a little bit so far?
Well, I think in any player, if you score a couple of goals, and it helps, and it makes you feel better. So especially if you're a forward. So I think he's grown into it, and he was a good player before he came into the country. He was a good player at Manchester City. It's just been a little bit unfortunate for him that it's not started as well as they'd have liked. But he's a good opening start for us, and let's hope that continues.
Given your form in recent weeks, which has been pretty spectacular, how are you looking at the race for a Champions League spot now? Do you think come the end of the season you'll be in the mix for that fourth place when things come to the shake-up?
I'm going to keep going for it. I think at this moment in time, we've got a lot of points to catch up with to do that. I think Aston Villa look like the team who are more likely to do it this season. So, I think it'll be tough for us, but certainly we're not going to give up on it. It's there for us, and we'll need to go on a good run and maybe hope that the teams above us drop some points. But the lads are playing well, and if we keep this going to the end of the season, who knows?
How sort of special do you feel that this competition is to Everton fans in particular?
It's a special competition, but not as special as the Premier League. It'll always be the most important thing in the Premier League, and I'll probably say that I think for the majority of the managers. But in saying that, we've not had much run in the Cup, and I want to have a run in the Cup because for the Everton supporters it will always be very difficult at this present time to win the Premier League. So the Cup's become a realistic opportunity for us. We've not done particularly well over the years, so it'd be nice if we could have a run in the Cup and give them something to shout about.